Hello everyone, it's George, aka Goldtank GLUF. So, I've been around the Terraria forums lately, and, I've shown a couple different pictures of my houses in the forums as well, and people thought it was a great idea to make this video and, just give a tour of my house on Terraria. Well, technically it's a shared world from, it's a shared world from me and my brother, but it's on his profile, so I'll go grab I'll go grab his character from his flash drive, and I'll meet you guys back. Alright, so I am back. Well, the cool thing about Terraria that my brother and I do, we each named our characters, I named my character the Arbiter, he named his character Master Chief. Simply because, we're both huge Halo fans, and both of us thought it was a good idea. Which, we're both pretty competitive and we do PvP battles a lot. Alright, so play game. See how my brother tried to make his character as much like Master Chief as he could. We all have a lot of worlds just to collect resources and stuff. So that world's loading. I'm going to be on the top screen, so just don't pay attention to the bottom screen, because he'll just be in his house and I'll be giving the actual tour. Alright, so yesterday I got this cool robe that I forget what character dropped it. It's the Rune Wizard. These two combined give you a fire trail, which I thought was pretty cool. So we're at the main spawn of my house. As you guys can see, I have a giant house, and I have a giant hole under my house. The dungeon is under my house, partially flooded because of an accident that happened. Then I have little bits of water around the map, simply because I wanted to make my ocean a lot bigger, which I did accidentally find a water glitch, where, if you take water through different water pipe, basically use wires and inlet and outlet pumps, except you can't do one long one all the way there, so I had to do quite a few. So all of this basically was fed over to this ocean, which has gone to the top of my house right here. Once I make a room here, which I will eventually, I'm gonna put more water there. So, as you can see, the middle part of my house that I'm in right now, it's all made of snow and snow brick. I have quite a couple chests. I also have some rainbow wall, which I got from the painter. I have my boss trophies. I've not gotten them all yet, but I'm still working on it. I have lots of different items and stuff. As you can see, I've spent a lot of time on this world. So has my brother as well. Just tons and tons of items. I'm so disorganized. It's kind of funny how disorganized I am. So up here I have tons and tons of golden chests, mostly filled with nothing, because I'm terrible at organizing once again. So I have all these cool items. Over here I have all my dyes and different traps that I still have left. I have some wire. I'm missing my blue wrench. It's somewhere. And then I have over here my eye spring, which is it's it summons a little pet to go with me. Oh shoot, I just remembered. I totally just spent almost all of, like, last time I was playing collecting resources, so I'm gonna find a chest to put it in temporarily and I'll meet you guys back. Alright, I'm back. So basically I just emptied out a lot of my stuff into a chest. Now I'm gonna go up here. This is level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Well, level 4 is split into 2 parts because I wanted a ton of just armor stands here. And I also wanted space for chests. So I have pretty much almost every part of every hard mode or post-planetary or planet. Well, basically I have almost every armor from that. Then over here I have a bunch of just costumes I get. The funny thing is I made my house into a snow biome without trying to. So every time one of the frost golems spawn, I get another piece of armor for my collection. Tons of different armor and costumes. And, well, so this is level 4, I think. Level 5, level 6, level 7. Level 7, all I have in it is basically gems, which I had a couple in there before. Not really anything else in these chests, now that I remember. I've spent so much gold and platinum coins on just getting every single one of these. Because I wanted one of each. The only one that I'm missing is my ghost wings that have 4% movement speed. And then here I have a ton of, like, weapons and stuff. I have my warding set here, which I'm wearing the other pieces, which, as you can see, I have 107 defense because they're all warding. So I have a couple blizzard staffs because my brother and I farm the frost moon a lot. I have some extra wings here that I just wear for, like, style. I have some stuff here. I even have the bone key, so I'll show you that. It's pretty cool. It's a Skeletron head, which I think is pretty cool. It took my brother and I ages to farm that. SWAT helmet, one of my favorite things. Proximity mine launcher. Those are so overpowered, especially if you have exploding, as it does so much damage. Then there's a sniper rifle. My brother has the ruthless one, and it's just so insane. It has, I think with his critical strike chance, he does around 600 damage every hit, so that's a one-hit KO no matter what armor you have. Unless, of course, you're wearing the Tabi, which gives you a chance to dodge it. So, right here is my friend Jesse's sort of room. So, he's gotten quite a couple banners. Then, here's more of my house. So, I have tons of chlorophyte bullets, because they're just so good. If you think that this is a lot of banners, this is my second chest, actually. Here's all my boss masks, which took forever to get them all. Full ninja set, which was my favorite type of armor before, well, my favorite vanity item before the update. And I have the demonic staff of the Frost Hydra, which I love using in PvP just because it's really cheap. My brother's really cheap with his stuff. So I have more banners here. I have quite a couple of each type of banner. So literally I just show a couple of these. A lot of these you can get by just farming or finding them in the dungeon or something. I've caught a couple stuff. just because, why not? I have the full sailor set from the pirate invasion. I have this, that. I have so many Frost Moon Frost Legion spawners, it's not funny. So over here, I have all of my, all plant items that I wouldn't use for a potion. Here I have, a ton of extra bars of items that I've just had. As you can see, I was farming last one, and I got so much different ores. So I'm going to drop off that there so it doesn't get into my way. Next, so I have all my potion items here. I have a blinkroot farm and a glowing mushroom farm at this moment. I have way too many blinkroot seeds. Really, you can't really use them for anything. The turtle shell, I'm not sure why that's there. The life fruit, no, you can't use them. In the pumpkins, why are they there? I don't even know. So I have all of the special fountains as well. I have tons of extra golden chests. And, I have a couple pirate maps here. I have an elf melter, which is so awesome to use. Then I have the next couple floors. Just a couple statues here. I'm going to add more to it later. This chest is just stuff that I had to put aside for the time being. So I have my piggy bank here. I don't have much money left because, again, I was just spending a lot of time buying wallpaper and stuff like that and reforging items. It just takes a lot of money quickly. So I have almost all the... Well, it's not a good idea to have this there, but sometimes I just like to challenge myself and try to kill a golem without killing any of the other people that are... any of the other NPCs. Which, right now, I'm going to go over to this one. This guy, the Dye Trader, he's pretty cool, in my opinion. So, all this cobalt that I collected, I'm going to sell, just because it's good to sell. I think I need a little bit of adamantite left for, boss spawning, so I'll leave that there. As you can see, I earned over 2 platinum from that, which my money's slowly going up again, which is cool, of course it is. So, as you can see, I've arranged quite a couple rooms, because I just wanted to make it all symmetrical, kind of, until I didn't. So here I have, my set, because I am Gold Tank after all. It's only fitting that I have that there as my name. I have my name there. And I do have a couple tables on here, because why not tables and chairs? I have more on top of this portion of my house. I don't have background here, but I will. Here's the water pump that I pumped water all the way up here, which once again, it goes from the bottom of my house, below the bottom of my house, all the way up. There's only a little bit of area that I haven't explored. That's funny. And my favorite weapon of all, Death Sign, is literally my favorite weapon ever. So as you can see, this is all bubbles, bubble background, because it just looked good with the rain that just happens with the cloud that I made. So right here, I have ice flow wallpaper, which is 1 silver each from the painter. So I have all these tables and chairs. I'm gonna extend and do different platforms, not just stone, because I was just doing that temporarily. So there's a couple more layers of that. Then here's the sky. I'm thinking whether I should build a roof or not, because stuff still spawns. Then I have the sky. This background, as you can see, I didn't finish placing it yet. But it's pretty cool, in my opinion. I put torches all over it to look like stars from the map, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, that kind of looks like stars to me. Just need to put in some more, probably. Then I have blue dynasty shingles, which they look pretty cool when you use them like this. I have all of my pillar statues here. And up here I have this door, which I created out of rainbow bricks. I have my terracotta army basically, because why not? I will extend that later once I get more. So I'm going to go down here and show you my farms. As you can see, I have more water here. That's my attempt at a blink root farm. I was told it would work. Doesn't really work. Hasn't worked yet. So, literally, blink root farm to my left. Here's my mushroom farm. I have a nice clock here to tell me the time. 8:17 p.m. in game. So, literally, right here, all of the blink root and mushrooms here. The funny thing about this is I actually made this giant hole out of boredom. Just because I was bored. I didn't have any other reason for it than that, but why not, I guess. Alright. So, back to show you the last... Well, which... I'm just going to explain this part. So, this part, it's all rainbow stained glass background. It has rainbow brick on the outside. A little bit of blue dynasty shingles there too, because it just looked cool at that part. I have bubblegum blocks made by orichalcum ore and stone, titanium stone, with titanium and stone, which I thought that was pretty cool. I have rainbow brick here that's hammered to make stairs. A little lava trap here from when, well, before my house was just this snow tower, but then I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna make it bigger. So, I'm gonna go down here for a second and see the actually like naturally spawned dungeon. I literally built I built a snow biome on it. Here's my demon altar, which happened to be pretty close to my house, which I saved there. I have a nice little pathway to it. So, here I have the main portion of my house again. Now the right portion, which I'm going to fix this. It should be blue dungeon brick, because I just thought it looked cool. Here I have some more rainbow stained glass. Ignore the giant hole there. Marshall and I were battling and I accidentally used explosive rockets against him and I killed him, but, well, it kind of killed us both. See, it killed him with that, one of my favorite weapons. So I have all these cool bone tables here, which I thought were cool. Yesterday, actually, my friend Jesse and I did an epic battle against my brother, and there's lots and lots of different gravestones from that. So, but this is the bottom floor. As you can see, I made presents, kind of with candy cane blocks. I thought it would be cool. Down here, my mob killer arena, which I've made, which it works really good actually. So, literally, the next couple layers are all blank at the moment. You can't really fly up from one layer to the next. So literally all the layers are blank right there. Well, the two in between, pretty much blank. Then there's here, where I've collected every single ore and almost have a complete stack up to the roof of my house. Well, this room anyway. Of each ore, I need more platinum, I need more shroomite, that's it. I have these cool little outlet things so I can go into the ocean when I want to, basically. Then up here, as you can see, it's like my best attempt at a boss killing arena, which it's literally so good at killing bosses. And since I'm a warrior, this is like built perfectly for me. Turn this one on, which as you can see, there's spear traps there because bosses usually go through that. Then I have this here, which turns the potions on. And also, while the statue's on, it turns that on as well. Oh yeah, this one as well. There we go. Now the potions are working. So I thought it was pretty cool to make, so I did. Right, so I believe that's all my, well, that's my personal part of the house. Well, this is all my house, basically. So now, I thought it would be cool to show you my brother's house. He had a cool idea that he got from a YouTuber. I just think that's cool enough to show. Except I kind of wish he did more with it than he did. Leave a comment if you guys think that he should do something else with his house, because he doesn't spend that much time on his house. He's more like collecting resources. Also, this bridge that I made is like great for just running really fast. So I'm running all the way over to his house, which, there we go. There's tons of water there, just because I was transferring it to the ocean. My brother and I are working on a community snow globe soon, which would be cool. Actually, I'm not going to take the teleporter there, because I just wanted to show you this cool trap that my brother made, which is perfect for farming the, pirate invasion. So I'm under the hallowed biome right now. Wait, what? What is this? Oh yeah, so there's my brother's trap. It has lava at the bottom and it has spear traps as well. The spear traps are turned off, which is that's a cool feature that you can do. I'm gonna fly back over here. I didn't know that way was closed because I usually use the teleporter. I'm like, why not just show YouTube, everyone else who's gonna be watching, the road that I made, which took quite a while. So in our world, we have every biome that there is in Xbox Edition anyway, because I know there's the new Terraria 1.3 update for a computer. So here's some water here. Yeah, is it all sloped so that they walk faster? These are teleporters. Basically, if they go here, they get teleported to here, immediately walk in there, and these spear traps, which are turned off, basically, yeah, see, it's working. So basically, someone would go in, with the Rod of Discord. So I'm going to go in with the Rod of Discord into that room right there and just collect all the drops, which is pretty good in my opinion anyway. Except if you are on... Oh yeah, my brother built this mini pumpkin here. So I want to do something like that. Later, he has his little, well, mob farming device. So he has this slime platform here. He has a row of golden toilets. It's kind of funny. Here's the beginning of his house. He has a bubble machine. And so his house is supposed to be a giant tree. And he's working on making it look like a tree, because it doesn't have leaves at the moment. But he did do some cool pixel art on the top of his house. Which his house is all, well, it's all made out of basically wood, grass, and he's gonna use a leaf wand soon to put leaves. I just painted a bunch of his stuff randomly because I thought it was funny. So he has every single armor that there is in the game, which is pretty insane. Except one of them's missing, that's the one he's wearing, obviously. So he has more armors here. He's tried to make, like, entire wizard sets for, like, every type of robe. There's a couple NPCs here. He has, like, quite large rooms for NPCs. Here he is here. And here's, well, over here, a couple other things I painted, including that. Teleporter goes to his trap, which we use for the Frost Moon. It's pretty effective. It's just spear traps up here, which are turned off. So basically, actually I'll show you. See, they work like that, and if they were to hit the ground, well, actually, technically they don't, so they would just go through and wouldn't retract back onto the spear trap itself. See if I can get a good look at that. It's a cool glitch my brother found. It's really effective. Like, see the spear traps they keep going up. So right here, we have all, like, necessities. Since I'm the warrior and I attract all the attention, I'd usually use my demon scythe, and all the bosses and, well, all the mini bosses would go there, and I'd own them. My brother's a mage, so he does high damage all the time. My brother also has biome boxes, which I thought was pretty cool. But he actually did that. That's all Hellstone bars, by the way. It's pretty ridiculous. He hasn't done every biome yet, but I think it's pretty cool nonetheless. So over here, I have more of that. More just pits of lava. Our purified corruption, except there still is some corruption left. Whatever. So, over here I have the jungle. The mistake that I made with the jungle. Accidentally let his ocean down into the jungle. And then I stole his ocean to go over to where my house is. And I helped him get some back for his ocean. Which, the duplication glitch, so the water's basically stuck in the jungle forever. But what can you do? So, literally, well, now I'm going to show you my perfect loadout for basically being a tank in Xbox Edition. Well, Flame Wings are the best, I believe, that you can get. Well, in Xbox Edition, anyway. So, I have a Celestial Stone, which, it buffs you in every way that it can. Then I have the Paladin Shield here, which helps out teammates, and it also is another 60. Well, it's another 6 defense. I have the Ankh Shield, which it's another 4 defense, and it gives me immunity to fire blocks and most debuffs. As well, Warding Star Veil, it's a gotta have thing, which both things that you use to get it are drops from the Mimic. So just kill the Mimic until you're able to get both the Star Cloak and the Cross Necklace. So you craft those together to get this awesome item, which it increases the length of invincibility after taking damage. So stuff isn't constantly doing damage to me, which is really good. I have full beetle armor, no like hacked armor pieces because I play legit. I have the rune robe and stuff. I have some red and black dye that I have equipped right now. Right now I have quite a couple things used. I have beetle endurance, which basically damage done to me, it's reduced by 45%. As long as I still have beetles left. I have the heart lamp, which my life regeneration is increased, which I have the ammo box, which I just used. I have a baby Skeletron head, and I have a wisp. The wisp is honestly the best pet ever, because when you're down in a dark place, you can see no matter what. It's pretty awesome. So, this was my Terraria loadout. Since I like being a tank, now if you look down to the bottom screen, I'll show you my brother's loadout, which he uses full Spectre armor. He has his Shroomite set on just for like looking like Master Chief. Green and black dye. He has a menacing hoverboard because he goes for 4% damage whenever he's a mage. So he has that. He has a mana flower, music box. Basically, he just wanted music for it. I know he normally has something else. Then he has the Ankh Shield here, which is pretty cool. And the Star Veil, which is a must-have for any loadout whatsoever. So, that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching as well. Leave a comment if you want a Terraria series to start on my channel. Because, well, I could do that. And I think it would be really fun to do. So, see you guys next time.